Dun, 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 dun. What's up? What's up? What's up? Got something free for you guys today. I'm gonna make a song from scratch using only stock plugins and stock drum samples from FL Studio. It's gonna be a techno track. I'm not entirely sure what genre of techno, but we're gonna find out. And then after the stream is done, I'm gonna try to do this within like an hour or two. And then after the stream is done, I'm gonna export a zipped file with the FLP project and the samples and stuff. And then I'm gonna put that out on my Gumroad, and the link will be in the description. It's gonna be free, so you just go out there and you'll download it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that in this stream. Again, it's just gonna be a stock only techno track from scratch. I'm gonna do the most that I can in this stream, and then I'm gonna export the FLP and I'll put it out for you guys so you guys can download it. So I will do that. Hello, Point, and hello. I'm not sure what your name is, but hello. All right, let's get started because I don't want to stay up too late. I got work later, but I do want to make something nice for you guys. So I definitely am on fire. Yes, I'm trying to put more time into this. Definitely trying to put more time into this. All right, no losing time, baby. Let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the FL Studio stock packs. Everybody should have this right here. Right now on my master, I just have a limiter, and it has the ceiling all the way up and saturation down so that nothing goes above. And whatever does go above 0 decibels is just going to get saturated instead of compressed. But that's just for streaming purposes. It's just so that you guys are able to hear me pretty clearly. And then I have my vocal voice thing over here. And that's it. I have span, but this is probably not going to be in the FLP project just because I'm trying to keep everything just FL Studio plugins. But this is a free spectral analyzer, so you guys should go check this out. Anyways, let's find some kicks. Let's find a kick, a nice sexy kick. And then I'm going to have to set up a sidechain method because I'm using stock stuff. Let's go to mode audio kicks. I'm looking for drums that are kind of like this. Something not super boomy, not super clicky, just subtle. And I'm looking at the wave shape here. I'm trying to find something that's kind of like this, descending in a way. Not like fat like this. Whenever you see this, it means it has a click and then the bass. So he has that like weird. And those are good for their own use, but for what I'm trying to do for this one, I need a short kick. That one might work too. Just testing these out. That one's kind of nice too. That one's kind of nice too. FL Studio has a lot of really nice stock drums. Alright, let's see. Let me go through these and see which one I decide on. I'm going to put 4 to the floor on all of them. I'm going to put my tempo to 126. I'm going to mute these. and just kind of see what sounds good. I like this one. All right, we've decided. Let me delete all these. I got this kit going. Link it immediately to the mixer here. Channel route selected channels. Just gonna rename this kick and rename it over here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add I'm gonna turn up this kick. Okay. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna boost it here. I'm gonna go into the kick itself. Let me reset that. I'm gonna add fruity balance. Or limiter. Hey, what's up, Tutor? Thank you, thank you. I never get tired. Yeah, I know. It's a problem. All right, that works. That works. All right, so what I just did there is I set an anchor point. That's gonna be the loudness of my track, right? So I'm going here, I'm gonna put a meter just to kind of check things out. See the LUFS. I'm around 9-10 LUFS. That's pretty good for the loudness here. Now I need a clap. That's gonna be my second anchor point. Again, I'm only using stock plugins, so let's find a nice clap in the stock drums. I don't want something super like crazy on the high end. I want something snappy. This might work right here. We'll put that to the test. These are too crazy. That one's nice too. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. Rename this clap just for organization purposes. And then I'm gonna go in here, add a limiter. And I'm just gonna push this. I need to make a preset here that just does this automatically. I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna save this preset. Clipping, save, okay. I'm just gonna push this. What this is doing is just clipping it. Okay. All right, we got the kick and the clap. It's really loud, but that's what you want right now. Just turn down. What I do is I just turn down my interface. That way I'm hearing it at a lower level, but it's playing at max level right now, right? That's the way that I've been doing things recently, and it works really well. All right, we got a clap. Now we need some shakers or something. I really like this one. This one's nice. We'll just roll it. Cut itself. Let's find something else. I like that one. Shaker. Rename it. Cut itself. Already on. We gotta trim this. We can use the envelope to shape it. And then we go into the velocities here. We can add some attack to that shaker. Add the shaker over here. I'm gonna add the limiter. I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna add more gain over here. And then I'm gonna push it over here. That's good right there. I could maybe saturate more. turn this down. I'm gonna move it down. I'm gonna put an EQ. Take out some of those low end sounds. I'm gonna add a sidechain. Oh, actually, I can't use that sidechain. Oh, that reminds me. I need to create a sidechain. So I'm gonna clone this kick. I'm gonna rename this sidechain. I'm gonna color it red. I'm gonna link that right here. I'm gonna dock this to the left here. And this is going to be my sidechain. Actually, let me undock this real quick. Middle. I'm going to move it. That way it becomes number 2. And then I dock this to the left, right? Now I have the kick running through there. I'm going to unlink it from the master so there's no sound coming through it, just the signal of the kick. Got to copy this, paste it in there. Now we have a kick going. I'm going to just copy this so that the signal is the same. Throw it into the sidechain there. And now we have sidechain. So now I have to link this into this track, sidechain to this track. Now I grab a limiter. I already have a preset, another limiter. I already have a preset. It's called sidechain. I can choose how much to sidechain this by. I think that's good right there. And then I can put this accordingly here. Now let's look for a hat. I like that, I like that. Link, route it. Put a limiter on there. Let's turn this up a little bit. Clipping. Let me put an EQ on there. Check out that low end. That's good right there. And just back it down. This kick, I might do some EQing to it. I'm gonna take out some of that low end. Readjust that. Right there. This clap, do a little bit of EQing to it. Okay. All right, let's get some actual Fadi, hello. I don't know if I said hi or not. Let's get some actual sounds in there. I'm gonna use GMS. So let's get GMS in there. And let's go for some, let's find a nice bass right now. I kind of want a nice sub bass. So I think actually what I'm gonna use right now for the sub bass is gonna be DX10. Again, I'm only sticking to stock FL Studio plugins. I'm gonna use the preset flute, the E flute. It has a nice sub sound. It's a nice sine wave. I'm just gonna turn that down an octave. I'm just gonna rename this sub. I'm gonna link this over here somewhere. I'm gonna add an EQ. I'm gonna remove some of those low frequencies. And then I'm gonna add a limiter. Do the clipping method here. Turn up this sound. Actually, I'm not going to turn it down too much, but I am going to add a soundgoodizer to that. Actually, no soundgoodizer sounds nice without it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add, I'm going to link this sidechain to it, sidechain to this track, add a limiter, and go to the sidechain preset, play this sound track. Turn this down a little bit more. All right, let's figure this bass line out. I'm just gonna do that one long line. Let's change this shaker pitch, maybe. Maybe do some little bit of filtering. All right, let me turn this up. And I can just turn this down here. Alright, let's get a pad going. Censor GMS again. Let me link this real quick to the mixer. Let me shape that clap. Alright, let's put a sidechain on that pad before I even start it, just so I don't hear any crazy glitching. Alright, let's go to GMS, go to the pad, let's find a preset here. I like that already. I like that already. Boom. Let's put that there. Let's do this here. Song. Let's record that in there. The heck was there? No tapping. Oh, it's because I have the sidechain. I have this thing linked to the sidechain. Oh, I forgot where to put the metronome. I forgot how to change where it's linked to where it's linked. Damn, that sucks. That's okay. EQ. Let's EQ some of these sounds a little bit. Now let's go into the limiter. Clipping limiter. Let me turn up the volume on this JMS. Turn it all the way up. Let me make a drum bus real quick. Link all these in there. Huh. It's interesting how it clips here, but it doesn't over here. I think it's because of the pumping, because of the limiter. I'm gonna put it before. No, it's not because of that. Huh. Oh, it's a sub. No wonder. Put up 40 balance. I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. Hello, minimal. I'm gonna make a reverb send. I'm gonna call it reverb, color it blue. I'm gonna link this clap to it. I'm gonna put an EQ there. And then I need to add a reverb. I'm gonna use the Reverb 2. Take off the dry. Turn up the wet fully. gonna rename this. Actually, I'm gonna save this file, save as. I'm gonna call it the amount. Yes. Alright, Fadi. I'll definitely check it out sometime. Now I want to create a delay bus. So I'm going to call this delay. Color this like orange. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add an EQ, which is going to be acting as a filter for what frequencies the delay is going to pick up. I'm going to use a Fruity Delay 3. Again, stock plugin for FL Studio. I'm going to turn the dry signal down, wet signal all the way up. Let's link this clap to it as well. Ping pong, change the panning, change the filter type, there's some distortion, some modulation you can do. There's a whole bunch of things you can do here. Save this bus file, save as, mixer state, stock, delay, boom, save. I'm gonna decrease. I'm gonna add sidechain to both of these. Gonna use the limiter. I can choose how much I want to do. A little bit. Same thing for here. Limiter. Change the amount. sound going. Maybe like an ARP or something. We'll see. Insert another GMS. Link. Rename that. ARP. Link it here. Go into the leads. Sidechain, link it. I'm gonna create an effect send. I'm gonna link these effects there. So I can mute them. Let's turn this sound up. Some EQ. Take out some of this low end. Add a limiter. Increase the volume. Whoa. What is this? I've never seen this before. What is this? How did I get here? Whoa. Has this always been here? Damn, bro. I've never clicked on this button before. I didn't know this has an EQ in it. What? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What if I had another voice? With some detune. Oh, yes. More. I might change that bass line now that I have more of something to go off of. Got the sub. Hi, my love. Okay, let's go for another sound. GMS. Go into leads and synths. That's nice. What's this sound called? Funky Roads. I'm just gonna rename that. Link it to the mixer. Do some sidechain compression. Add the limiter for the sidechain. Turn up the volume. Add an EQ. EQ some of those high frequency peaks. Add a limiter. amplitude. I wonder if this is post. This is post sound here. Because it sucks that it adds all that pumping effect in the low region. Hey, what's up, Pablo? I like that a lot better. Oh, yes. All right, let me create, I think I'm gonna add another hat. Another like shaker type of thing. Velocities a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Definitely needs a mid bass because it just has a sub right now. Let me add a melody bus so I can insert all these melodic elements in there. Let's do an EQ on that. Let's do a limiter. Hey, what's up, Jorge? Lo vas a poder descargar terminando este video. Ya cuando lo termine, lo subiré a mi Gumroad. Yeah, you can download this project file on my Gumroad whenever I finish this video. As soon as I finish this stream, I'll upload it to my Gumroad. It'll have the zipped file of the FLP, so you can open it in your FL Studio. It's going to be free. On Gumroad, I'll put it to be free. Or it also gives you the option to name your own price. So if you want to, like, you know, do $1 or $2 or whatever, then you can do that. But it's going to be free. So I just want to let you guys know ahead of time so I don't get any like comments about it being like charging you or something. It won't charge you. It's just going to say that if you want, you can name your own price. But technically it'll be free. So I'll have that up as soon as this stream is done and as soon as I'm done with the file here. Sí, de nada. Okay, I'm gonna start arranging this real quick. So let's go in here. This is the pad that's already there. Pattern 3 is the ARP. I'm gonna name this ARP. And then on pattern 1, I'm gonna split by channel. I'm gonna have the kick. The sidechain I'm gonna keep up on top. Clap, shaker, sub, Rhodes, hat. Keep the Rhodes down here. The roll. Okay. Move these up. The sub can be down here too. Keep all the drums together. Move the instruments down here. Actually, I'll keep the instruments up on top. I'll move the drums down. But I'll keep the sidechain up here because the sidechain's always going to be playing. Okay, and then just clone this a couple of times. I know, I can use a shortcut to clone, but I don't like doing that. Because sometimes it messes me up and it'll duplicate patterns and it'll do all kinds of craziness. So I'd rather just avoid it. It doesn't take that much longer to just highlight and clone them. This is a 2 minutes. Let's do a couple more. That'll work. One more. Okay. Es la primera vez que haces esto, ¿cierto? Piensa seguir haciéndolo. Los FLPs, los FLP, los proyectos. Sí, es la primera vez que voy a poner uno gratis así. En ese sitio donde lo voy a tener para descargar, tengo también unos packs de mis sonidos. Se llama Eterno Drum Kit, Drum Pack, y tiene todos estos sonidos. Son más de 100 sonidos que le metí a este pack, pero este sí lo tengo a venta. Y también tengo uno de presets para Vital. Y eso también está en venta. Pero este FLP va a ser gratis. Yeah, so translation. Man, necesito practicar mi español un poquito más porque hay ciertas palabras que se me va la onda en cómo decirlos. Especialmente en cosas más técnicas, como hablando de música y cosas así. No encuentro las palabras para poder decir lo que quiero en la manera en que lo quiero decir. Translation. This FLP project will be up on my Gumroad as soon as I end this stream. You can go up there. The link is already in my description of this video, so you can go over there. It asks you if you want to put your email, so you can subscribe so that it notifies you every time that I upload something, or like I'll send a notification out to all the emails being like, hey guys, I just put up this new pack or whatever. And if you're subscribed to it, then you'll get the email. And then on there, this FLP is going to be for free. And then I also have a drum kit, my drum kit, which is this one right here, drum pack. Has all these kicks and hats and effects and claps and stuff like that. I have that one up for sale, and then I have a preset like Vital pack for sale on there as well. The link is all in my description. And right now I'm trying to figure out if I can maybe open a Patreon. That's kind of what I'm looking into right now, but I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm waiting on verification to come through. And if it does, then I'll set that up and I'll have that available, but I'm not sure yet. But yes, I do want to do more of these. I'm definitely going to put out more free things for you guys to share as well, you know, just because your views, your likes, your comments, all that stuff is very much also supporting me. So, you know, I appreciate all of that, and I want to show my appreciation by putting things out for you guys. So yeah, I do plan on putting more things out like this in the future, more, you know, free FLPs or free samples or free presets too, but all in due time, you know, all in due time. Right now I'm just trying to set everything up. I'm trying to put more videos out there, and I want to put more of my energy into this YouTube stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a process, so I'm trying. All right, I need to figure out, I need a mid bass. So let's do that in GMS. Insert GMS. I like this analog too. Let me link that. Call this mid bass. Link it to the mixer. Throw the sidechain on there. Put the limiter with the sidechain. el FLP. Todavía no lo subo porque pues todavía estoy haciendo el proyecto. Va a ser este proyecto que está aquí. Va a tener todos estos sonidos. Estoy usando puros plugins de FL Studio. Entonces van a poder abrir el proyecto en su computadora fácilmente con todos los sonidos, todos los plugins. Pero todavía no lo he subido porque pues todavía estoy trabajando en el proyecto. Pero ya terminando este video, pueden ir a ese sitio que está en la descripción de este video y ahí lo pueden descargar. Voy a meterle otro reverb aquí. I'm gonna put another reverb in here. Stock reverb. Turn that down. Put the size up. Gracias Jorge. Add some sidechain. bass bus. I'm gonna link the sub bass and the mid bass. Okay, I'm gonna make, well, let me start. Yeah, I'm gonna make us. Figure out this arrangement real quick, just something simple. Y2 limiters. One's doing sidechain since I'm doing stock plugins only. One of the limiters is doing sidechain. The other limiter, I'm just clipping the peaks. So you can see this. I'm clipping the peaks. I'm not compressing them. I'm just doing clipping on them. So what I do is I put up the ceiling all the way up so that it's not doing compression. I turn down all the compression settings and I just turn on the saturation, which creates a ceiling, a new ceiling, but instead of compressing it every time the peaks go above the ceiling, it saturates them. So it kind of like clips them or soft clips them, which is what distortion is, which is what saturation is. Saturation is soft clipping pretty much. And there's different forms of soft clipping, which means there's different forms of saturation. But essentially what I'm doing is I am, I guess it would be considered compression as well, but I'm just saturating these peaks and leveling the sound. So I'm working really hot. All of my sounds, I'm like, if you look on all of them, I have them on all of them. I have a limiter on all of them, and that's what that's doing. It's just putting up the volume to 0 decibels, pretty much making the sound as loud as I can. And then I use the faders to turn it down to my liking. And what that does is it makes the entire track really loud. So that whenever I do my mastering, it's not so hard on my, on the limiter, because all the peaks are already cut off. So there's more headroom, there's more space, and there's more loudness to it. So if I look here on my meter, it's currently hitting -8 LUFS, which is really loud. The loudness meter tells you how loud things are, how loud your track is. And this one's really loud. It's at 8 LUFS. That's kind of what you want it to be at. You want it to be pretty loud. If you upload to Spotify or to, different streaming platforms, they usually ask you for like -14 LUFS. If you go below that, it usually starts clipping your music or like compressing it a little too much. But the trick to that is you have to have a true peak max of 1. So your true peak should be at 1. As long as your true peak is at 1, you can have your LUFS as loud as you want. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on this soon. I know it's a lot. It's kind of different from what I usually do in a lot of my streams, but it's a new technique that I've been figuring out. And it's been working really great. It makes the sound It makes the tracks sound really great, really clear, really loud, and really transparent. So yeah. But yeah, that's what all these limiters are doing. All these limiters are just turning on the sound, except for on the delay bus and the reverb bus, all that stuff, or on my effects bus. I'm not doing any of that because those aren't the main sounds. That's just, you know, effects. But on all my main sounds, I have that. And I turned them all down for the exception of the kick and the clap, because my entire mix is being I'm mixing around my kick, right? The kick is the foundation of techno. The kick and the bass and the clap. So right now my kick and my clap are fully maxed out in the levels. You can see here my kick is peaking above, so it's getting saturated, but not enough to where it sounds really distorted. And honestly, I feel like I need to trim this kick a little more as far as like the shape of it. Maybe like trim down a little more of that bass so it's not so boomy. But yeah, I'm basically mixing my entire track around the kick and the clap because those are the main elements. So you can see here, I have another limiter on my master, and this limiter is not doing anything. It's just doing creating a ceiling, but with a saturator, so that anything that goes above. But I'm gonna create more buses, like a hat bus and a perk bus, and like, you know, do some clipping on those so that it minimizes the amount that's going through on the master. Oh, it was over here actually. That way I'm not having this issue of having these peaks go super high. So yeah. Right now I just want to lay out the track real quick. So oh man, I need to get some sleep soon, but I'm going to try to do this real quick, and then I'm going to put the FLP on my Gumroad so you guys can go and download it for free. Again, it'll be free. Or you can also name your price, which will give you an option to, you know, donate if you'd like, but essentially the FLP is free. So you can put 0 in there and you can just download it. All right, let's figure out what the intro is going to be. Let's take away the mid bass, the sub, the Rhodes. Let's take away some of these hats. Take away the ARP. I think that's going to be my intro. So there's the sidechain. I'm not touching that. I'm going to rename this sidechain. Color that red. That way I know not to touch that. No ARP. No sub. Actually, maybe I'll leave the sub. Let's see. No Rhodes. This kick, I definitely need to trim some of this. And here I'm gonna add the bass, and maybe the Rhodes. I mean, maybe the ARP. Well, there's two ARPs. All right. Again, I usually do this process a little differently, as far as like what I was talking about, making all the sounds really loud and clipping the peaks, clipping the transients and all that. I use different tools. If you watched my live stream, my last one, I use a plugin called G-Clip, which is free to clip the peaks. And then I use this meter called DP meter. And this is also a free meter that you can get. And I basically only use those two things to do what I was saying. But since this one's only stock plugins, I am keeping it just with the limiter for now. I'm just using the limiter to do all of that. Because the limiter can act as a clipper as well. You just have to turn off the attack and the release and all that stuff, and just put the ceiling and it'll just cut it, you know. Or you can use a compressor and just turn up the settings, like turn the knee all the way up and the ratio all the way up, and it'll act as a clipper as well. Which I should try actually, instead of using the first bit. The first bit is a limiter and then this one's a compressor. But if I turn the compressor all the way up like this, then it becomes a limiter. You can see here, it's just like the clipper. It'll just clip it at whatever it's at. But I can change the knee to soften the amount of clipping that I'm doing. Or the ratio will also soften the amount. That's something to keep in mind, because I was not I was not trying that out, so I'm gonna kind of try that right now. Actually, let me put a pretty loud part of the track that includes all the sounds together. Just this bit right here. Let me solo. Hope this is not linked here yet. I'm gonna try that trick here with the Okay. All right, let me create a hat bus. I'm gonna color this pink or something. And I'm gonna link these hats in there. I'm gonna put a limiter. I'm gonna put an EQ. I'm gonna cut out some of these low frequencies. Turn down my earphones a little bit. Yeah, I do. Like for example, if you see in my first limiter, it peaks really high right there. If I turn this down, the kick is right here, but once the clap comes in, they sum together and it creates this peak, and this peak will affect your limiter in the master. And you don't want it to affect the limiter in the master, because then it prevents you from turning up your sound, to turning up your track louder. You know, that's the process when it comes to mastering. And so you want to make sure that you don't have no crazy peaks like this. You don't want it completely squished either. You know, you want to have some dynamic range, but you also just got to be sure that you set this straight first. So I think I'm going to create actually I'm going to create a bus for the kick and the clap. It's very important to create buses when it comes to mixing and mastering. So I'm going to go ahead and put the limiter there. And this is what I'm talking about. When you put a limiter, it's doing compression, right? And you can hear it. It's bringing down that volume. You don't want it to bring down the volume. You want it to be loud. You want to cut that peak. You know, you don't want to compress the peak. You want to cut the peak. But you don't want to cut it too much to where it starts distorting. So you have to find that soft spot, which is what soft clipping is. See, it cut it, but it still sounds loud. And that's what I mean by like, because the default mode, in default mode, the ceiling is at 0 decibels, right here, this little green bar, and the saturation is turned off. So what it's going to do, it has this envelope, and what it's doing is it's limiting or hard compressing the sound. And and the outcome of that is it's making it more quiet. And you don't want it to be more quiet. You want it to remain the same level that you put it as. You just want to cut that peak. So what I did in my little preset here for clipping is I turned the ceiling all the way up, and then I turned on this saturation knob just barely, like, which barely turns it on right there at the 0 decibel mark. And so that creates a new ceiling, but instead, every time this goes above it, instead of compressing it, it soft clips it or saturates it, which is a lot different. It stays at that same loudness level, which is what you want. And if I want, I can push this more, but it's just going to sound distorted. So you got to find the spot where you're turning it up and it's not distorted, but it's still getting clipped. You see, if I turn it up any louder, it distorts. So you got to turn it up to when you hear distortion, and then slowly bring it back until you're not hearing distortion anymore, and it sounds good. And now that that's clipped, I can route that back into the drum bus. And now I have all of them running through the drum bus, all the drums. And now I can take another limiter and make sure there's nothing going on there. Which is fine right now. So now if I go into the master here, there's no crazy peaks, you know, except when I talk, you know, because I haven't done anything to my voice. But you can see here, the signal is very, it's not that it's compressed, but it's clipped, which is very different. from being compressed. So the song is loud, and it has enough headroom to be pushed even further if I wanted to. And again, the loudness for this is -8, which is very loud. And the true peak is at 1.6, which is good. It's good. That's good. Okay, it's already 7:10. I'm gonna, let me see. Call this and of course you can do automations, you can do whatever, you know. Okay, and then I'm gonna do just a real quick dirty master. If I go into my master channel here, I need a type of glue compression firstly. So let me go into the compressors. I can probably use Fruity compressor maybe. And there you have it. And there you have it. You got a quick techno track, stock plugins only, fully loud, mastered, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna zip it all up into a file, and then I'm gonna put it on my Gumroad. The link will be in the description of this video. The cover photo for it will probably be like a picture of like a screenshot of my FL Studio or something of this type of page, and you just click on it and it'll tell you add to cart. It'll probably tell you something around the lines of name your price, and then you can just put $0 and you'll get it for free. Or if you like, you can put a price if you'd want to donate a little something for the project, whatever you'd like. But I'm gonna put that out as soon as I end this stream, which will be right now. I'm just gonna clean some things up as far as like, removing my vocal bus here. And then making sure that I have all stock stuff, which I'm pretty sure I used all stock plugins and stock drums. But yeah, this project will be available for you guys to download for free, FLP. So you guys can put it in your own computer and your own FL Studio and mess with it. You can add sounds, take away sounds, do it to your own liking. If you, like I said, I just kind of arranged it real quick. It's not fully arranged. I didn't do any automations or transition effects or nothing, just because I wanted to kind of keep this short, but I wanted to make it at least somewhat decent for you guys in the meantime. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys put it to some use, do some cool stuff. If you make something with it, if you change it around, please join the Discord. The link is in the chat in the description of the video. Join the Discord and you can go ahead and send me whatever you made on Discord, whatever you ended up making, however you ended up changing it or whatever. Feel free to send it over to me. Let's see, what else? Yeah, it's gonna be on my Gumroad. Link is in the description of the video. I'm gonna upload it as soon as I end the stream. And then I also have a drum pack on that website for sale, and I have a Vital preset pack on that website for sale as well. If you guys are interested in those are up. And I'm gonna keep making these. I'm gonna keep making more FLPs for free soon. I'm also gonna make some that are for sale. I'm gonna make more preset packs, more drum packs. I'm gonna put all that stuff up there. And yeah, I'm excited. Also, I do offer, if you want your track mixed or if you want your track mastered, I can do that for you as well. I have a link in my description for that to my Fiverr, which is a website that I use for that stuff. I still haven't gotten any on there. But if you guys want that, then hit me up, or you can join the Discord and let me know too. You can send me a private message on Discord, and we can figure that out too. If you want me to master one of your songs or mix it or, mess with your FLP or something, then I can do that. Doesn't matter the genre. I can work with it. Because I know Arthur Enrique asked if I mix and master for Tech House, and yes, I do indeed. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. I'm gonna stream again probably tomorrow or, whenever I have the time. But yes, I'm gonna finish this right now and upload it to Gumroad so you guys can get it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.